Dame, you are the greatest, man. Don't forget it, bro.
Man,
I don't know if I like the sarcastic undertone in that, but thank you.
Don't do, you just gotta listen to the words. Don't act like a woman. Listen to the message. What did I say? Don't change what I said. What did I say?
yeah.
I called this nigga the greatest. He said, I don't like it.
I don't like that shit.
I said the nigga the greatest. Don't change.
I never tried to.
See, that's it, man. Do the great. Did I send you that meme about a nigga going through a lot?
No, you should though.
I think you sent it to me actually. Like a lot.
Jason doesn't go
Going
through
through
anything.
No,
Nigga going
you
through
go. I'm about to send it to you.
Nigga, I don't look like what I be going through, my nigga, because I be going through a lot. You feel me? I be going through a lot like that exactly what you fucking mean, nigga. It's been a hell of a week. You feel me? But you know, it is what it is. Anyway, man, what's up, man? We live on YouTube. We live on X. You feel me? It's been a minute, man, since we done did a power hour, dog. And it's a little bit earlier than we normally jump on here.
Big Unc's got to get it in early. You know what I'm saying? That 7 o'clock is good.
Man, it's been so much, man, that we missed, but we gonna get to it. We gonna get to a lot today, man. But how everybody been doing, man? Real check, man. From a 1 to a 5, 5 being the best you can do, 1 being wings because 0 ain't an option for this.
I'm about a 3.
3, okay. Dan, what about you?
I'm about a 2 today. I'm not functioning well. I'm having a very rough day.
Okay.
Is this my time to elaborate?
Take this.
Go ahead.
But go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
I don't know if niggas care, but I moved my oldest daughter into the dorms today, and I've been crying all day long. I don't want to hear any shit about I already have a child in college. That's different. He is a male. You expect your sons to leave and go on and be men. My daughter is my baby. She's my heart. She is my favorite child.
Dog, you all cold, bro. We in front of millions of people, dog.
Everybody got a favorite child. Niggas be lying saying they don't. Everybody.
But hey, look, let them sort that out and figure out who. You feel what I'm saying?
You don't go public with it. Usually don't go public with like
Deion Sanders goes public with it, so that gave everybody the okay.
So I use the Dion sliding skill. You can move yourself up and down the depth chart. Right now, she's sitting pretty high.
Dan, let me ask, from your current house to where her mom stays, how many minutes apart do you think that is?
10.
Move your camera back, Dan.
You said 10?
Yes.
How many minutes is her campus away from your house right now?
20, 25.
Nigga, it do not take 25 minutes to get downtown from your fucking house.
Damn, you moved? You ain't tell nobody?
Like,
I'm too poor to move right now.
My
Where
nigga,
you moved to?
It don't take
She's
25
at Wayne State.
But 25 is like Canton.
It's going to take me 40, 45 minutes to make it to Canton.
Dang.
Yeah, but we talking about from to downtown Detroit. How many minutes, dog?
It'll probably take me 20 minutes to get to her, in all honesty.
You 15 minutes away from downtown, my nigga. 17 tops.
She is living on her own. There are boys inside of the dorm. I just had to run up on a little nigga today. Just had to in front of my daughter.
Explain.
Hold on, before you explain, right? You equipped her with the knowledge, the know-how, and what's right from wrong, right?
I gave her the game for 18 years of her life.
Then you don't have nothing to worry about, bro. You go run yourself crazy, but if you did what you're supposed to do, like you believe you did, you don't got nothing to worry about. Because it don't matter if she live with boys in the dorm. It don't matter if a nigga knocking on her door every day. if you gave her the game, especially knowing she going to college, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Her dad is dirtbag Dame. If you feel like a nigga can get over on him, that's on you.
I don't feel like he could get over on me. I just didn't like the young nigga's energy as he was helping my daughter, so I just had to get him the fuck together. So two things happened today while I was moving her in on campus. Number one of her new classmates hit my fucking truck, damn near tore the bumper off of my shit. Certainly tore the bumper off of his shit. My
Now this
insurance just
this is a classmate, like the nigga just go to the school, or this is somebody she really know.
the nigga go to the school.
Yeah, that's not a classmate. You're not. You got. Did you get his insurance?
My insurance expired yesterday.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
I get
Check
what you're
your.
saying.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Well, Dave, on the podcast, you remember saying you knocked a person's bumper off before and then kept going.
I don't give a fuck. I was victimized myself today.
Now, Dang,
Whose
did you
side are
fall
you on,
out?
Jason?
I'm
Whose side
not
are you
out.
on?
I'm not on the side.
This was a white man that hit me, Jason. A white man.
You
was
went
supposed
from
to fall out
to white man. Like, which one is it?
He's a white man. This young boy didn't know shit. He showed me his insurance card for his Blue Cross Blue Shield. He was like, "Is this it, sir?" I said, "Fuck no. Call your daddy and get your insurance information."
Dang, this is when you were supposed to get the cash.
Yeah. Just run that 500, dog. Just give me 500.
What you got on you right now?
Come on, you the
See, listen, so look, that's a perfect example, right? His parents didn't equip him with the right information, so they should be worried that he's in college and don't even know when this type of thing happened, what insurance is needed. They didn't teach him. That was a teachable lesson. He just ain't know, right? They didn't do the right thing.
What's the real teachable lesson is I have a copy of the front and back of his ID along with the insurance card. I'm gonna call one of my scamming homies and I'm gonna teach him a real motherfucking lesson.
No,
we ain't gonna put that in the atmosphere. We ain't gonna put that in the atmosphere.
I just want to let you know how karma works, and in a random, not related to this situation, if somebody who is insured hit somebody who is uninsured, it's the uninsured person's fault, no matter whose fault it is. By the way,
in the state of Michigan, especially.
So if you press the issue, you could take an L. Hypothetically, a person without insurance, even if it's not their fault, it's their fault.
He doesn't have any of my information. I did not give him my name. He did not take a picture of my license plate. I did not give him anything.
It's Wayne.
He saw you moving your daughter in though, right?
In his Wayne State.
No.
Okay. He got so mad. I
didn't know.
shout out to March in the chat. Shout out to March, yo. We appreciate you, big dog.
Shout out to March, man. Damn, I'm out of this motherfucker. These niggas is ganging up on me.
It's fine.
Other than that, what's some positives that came from moving your daughter to Wayne State College today? Was she excited?
Yes, I could see the happiness in her face that she has gained some independence or gained the level of independence that she wants. I know her roommate because they went to school together. They worked together. I'm very familiar with this young lady.
Damn.
I think she comes from good parents. I've met them both. They're solid people. We were able to get her everything that she needed, even though it came down to the wire and the last minute was shit. She got everything that she needed for a dorm, which I was happy about.
Did she get that car out your driveway?
Car's still in my driveway. She did mention that she ran into you at Target and that you mentioned to her to get the car out of my driveway and that you told her that she looked like a prettier version of me.
That was Ashley.
Okay.
Good clarification.
I told her, I said, get that car out the driveway. I said, you get that car out the driveway. And she told me that No, my daddy need to get that car out the driveway. And
Can freshmen drive at Wayne State? Can they bring their
She
car?
she can't bring her car on campus, but we are in a small dilemma. The company that she works for will not allow her just to work on weekends or on demand. So now she is jobless. So she got to find another job on campus or wait for one of these refund checks to hit because she is without funds.
oh, she good though.
I mean, if she got a car, she can Uber Eats, Lyft. You know, that's how kids make money.
That's too dangerous for my baby.
But she can get in on campus. You know, campus, they about to be giving jobs out and like tomorrow.
That's her plan, is to get an on-campus job.
And her brother the
So-
plug, ain't he?
No, he got fired from his job. Some whole shit happened and he got fired. So he worked off campus. He got like a job cleaning up these schools after hours. That's his new gig.
Okay.
So
So
moved her down.
yeah, and ATL.
Yes.
So he go tell your middle son, he gotta sell. He gotta sell dope to have no money.
My middle son would not sell drugs, but he would definitely be the muscle for my oldest. Jason saw him on Monday or Tuesday. We came to pick up my mini fridge from Jason's house. My middle son is definitely the tallest and the biggest. He likes to use his hands to fight people. I guess the only other thing.
You also tell them that when they came over, when two dang big ass sons came over to remove a mini fridge, they came to the garage and I just walked it out with my hands like, here you guys go. I like this nigga was being over dramatic. You did not need two people to handle a mini fridge, a fridge which all of 8 inches high.
He told his sons like, "Hey, come with me to move this refrigerator real quick."
I definitely told them that exact phrase.
And when I just picked up it and walked it out to them, they like, oh, what is this?
All I know is that I didn't want to move it. So that's why you have sons. And then we get to the dorm. It's a clusterfuck. It take her like an hour to get her key. They have a terrible system of pulling up and unloading your car and waiting for a dolly and all of that. Fortunately, my daughter was smart enough to secure her dolly from her grandfather. So that moved up the moving process. But there's a line to use the elevator, which is like 20 minutes. It starts outside. What's happening? What are you trying to show me?
I'm showing everybody's on the live day. I'm just saying. I'm just looking at us on Twitter and shit.
But you know, every move-in thing is the best thing to do is to kind of go late, honestly. Because if you go late, everybody is kind of already in. You just got to be in there. You know what I'm saying? But you try to get it in early because you be excited.
No,
we can't hear you, Dan.
You've done something wrong. No.
Big Aunt, come on, Big Aunt.
I read lips. It sounds like you said, "What the fuck?"
No, he for sure gave us that. No, that nigga Dame. Dame, where you at? We need to pull up on you, Dame. I think we might have to pull up on him, guys. He's just cussing us out now.
No,
I wonder what happened. Yeah.
I don't know, dog.
All right, Curve, you just started back work. How you?
Man, I'm straight, man.
Hold on, I wasn't done with my story.
Okay. What did you do though?
What did you do?
How did you do this?
What?
We can hear you now.
Okay, I was getting a call that was coming through.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got something on the floor for later. It's been rough lately around this bitch. But the last thing, my altercation with this young Q nigga, because I didn't like his energy. First of all,
hold on. So the car accident wasn't who you got to do it with. This is something separate.
Was this before or after? Was this before or after? Did the
this
white
was
man...
after. This is after the white man.
And we can't see your face, dog. We only see your nose.
This is better.
Can you see your whole face?
Can you see your screen, my nigga? Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh man.
That's why I had told you to move your phone back.
I did move it back.
And then you scoot it up.
Maybe that was it.
You see how I'm talking on the microphone and mine and
Hey man, life ain't fair for me right now, okay?
It's all good. Damn, you doing great, bro. I just want you to know you got 2 kids in college. You 2 for 2 right now.
yeah, man.
So like you know what I'm saying? You really like well all the TV dads was kind of bad, but you like if this was a TV dad, you would be the lead TV dad.
Thanks, man. I feel really bad about my fathering, in all honesty.
You don't got no grandkids, bro. You got 2 kids in college, like for free, too.
Wait till Papa Champagne get a kid. You know what I'm saying?
I just want the baby just to call me Champagne. No adjective in front of it, just Champagne.
No, as my
That's hilarious.
I want you to know the grandkids do their own thing. My mama had her own plans of what she thought she was gonna be called. It did not happen. It did not happen at all.
When my mama was alive, she wanted to be Glamma, and the kids went straight
from
Granny.
AJ.
I was trying to pull up the Twitter and shit. It was playing. My bad.
I'm like, I keep hearing AJ and shit.
Yeah, the grandkids make their own thing. That glamour thing is for like them and their friends.
Glam.
Yeah.
You
know what I noticed though? Our age range, our parents, they act like being called grandma is such a bad thing. No, you a grandma, my nigga. Like that's what it is.
You think
it's the proper term. Like it's the proper. Like...
Wait. You mean like our parents?
Our parents, yeah. Our parents' age. Like my mom. My kids call my mom Harmony. So, you know, my oldest daughter, 13, and when she told me that, I was like, yo, you bugging, like you grandma. Like wear it, own it. But
like people our age right now, they 100%. We don't want to be our age.
Yeah.
You know
I mean that's a societal problem, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with the world.
We was about to talk about this earlier. AJ, you told Dame that you don't have to feel old but feel young. What was you saying?
I said, damn, you move like you wanna, like you old, but feel young, my nigga. Like we still young, but you like the oldest nigga in our age range. How you act? You feel what I'm saying? We all the same age, but like Dave is like old man Dave, and it's like nigga, speed your walk up a little bit, nigga. Embrace that you got kids and shit, going to college and shit, and just
for
be
free,
young.
nigga.
Hey, listen,
2 for free, nigga.
I figured some shit out, man, and I don't know why this way, but like I bent down to pick up something and I made a noise, right? And then I asked myself, why the fuck did I just make that noise? Because that shit didn't even fucking hurt. Like niggas be like, let me, like we just be doing that shit. That shit it's a psychological thing. It don't nothing fucking hurt.
But Jay, you know how if you got wood floors in the house, it don't always creak.
What I'm saying is
sometimes the mugs hit. That just be your body.
I've never picked something up and something hurt it or it hurted me to get up. But like I'm like, why the fuck am I making noises? Because like psychologically, you'd be like, oh man, I'm good. No, like no, that's not it's not a thing for me.
And I make it purposely not a thing for me. I'm only as young as I feel. You feel what I'm saying? Cause shit, nigga.
Now I think I feel younger than all of y'all, me personally, because I don't have children. So I know that age is y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got a different level of life experience that I have.
And I am the elder statesman when it comes to children. I have older children than all of you niggers, and I have more children than all of you niggers. So it is different. But AJ, in your defense, when I went to church last week, the pastor was talking about like, you know, you got to watch how you speak. And when I say like, you know, I'm hurting, I'm this, I'm that, your body is a receptor for that information. So I'm trying to do a much more conscious job of saying what I am and putting out there so my body and me, I can learn to respond to it. Because when that young man hit me, I wanted to go ballistic. But I had to say to myself, Lord, things happen. You know, he didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Like he excited about moving into the dorm too. He just got a little overzealous and he ran into me. So I mean, shit like that happens. Now this Q nigga, I did not have the uh the same wherewithal to give him a pass, even though I understand that shit in life happens. I had to let him know that I will do that double hop up and down his ass if I have to. So that was just a little bit different.
What
But
did he do?
so the Qs were outside helping students move in.
Hmm.
You know, I guess this is part of y'all, or because you were part of the
I'm an
the
alpha. I'm an alpha
the
dog.
the.
Yeah. You could have just said alpha too, Dan. You could have just But
I
yeah,
always see.
I felt many freshmen move in as our first community service of the school year. Yes.
Yeah. So that was like the community service, but there were other people out there in need of help, and I saw this nigga that bark on all fours dart over to help my daughter.
Why
So,
can't he help her?
huh?
How come he can't help her?
Because I know
Because
what
it's his
his
daughter.
intentions were. I know what his dirty ass dog intentions were. It's
Tell
not
us.
gonna happen.
Tell us. Just tell us.
It's not gonna
Tell us
happen
what
with
you
my
think.
daughter.
Just tell us what you think.
He
Because
trying to fuck her on the first day.
No. No.
what if
No.
he seen her dad walking slow as hell and thought like, hey, that family needs some help. Let me do my civic duty.
What
You
if
feel me?
what if he recognized her dad from a podcast or some shit? Him like wanted to get in good.
Or he went to Renaissance.
I know
Or
the
he
look.
just seen her.
I know the look in a young hunter's eye. I've seen it before myself. So as he is helping her move, he going all extra. You know what I'm saying? Want to pick up, no, sister, you don't have to carry anything. And then I heard the Q word come out his mouth. No, queen. I said, listen here, motherfucker. It's my I got real close up on him. Like we neck to neck. Listen here, motherfucker. Let me tell you one thing. Look at her. She look good, don't she? And he nervous. He was like, yeah. I said, but you ain't gonna fuck her, cause I'll double tap on your ass
Well,
right now.
what about your daughter?
You embarrassing, dog. You
Why
embarrassing
did
shit
you
out of
do
her,
that?
dog.
Why did
I
you
hope
do
you. I
that?
hope you put some sauce on this, dog. I
You
hope you
are
put
putting
some
sauce in
sauce
it.
on
This
it.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Because he can't do a motherfucking thing
No.
about it.
And guess what? Guess what you just did?
If I see the nigga again, I'm gonna grab
He's
him
gonna
with
see
two.
her later. He gonna see her later. And she gonna be like, man, I'm sorry my dad was tripping. So
No,
now
the
you
kids are
gave him the end to talk. She wasn't even thinking about it.
the kids know that I trip.
Dame, it's all right, Dame. You did your thing, man. You 2 for 2. College free kids, bro.
I can feel the crazy raging in my body again, so I'm trying to calm it down.
No, don't, man. I'm still in the game.
I just don't want my baby to be down on the campus. She away from me. I miss her already. I love her. When she got out the car, her brother lives across the street from her. So he came over from his apartment to check on his sister, make sure she was straight, help her get situated in her dorm. She didn't even like give me a real hug and like a goodbye picture. I was hurt, my nigga. I was hurting.
Bro, you just embarrassed her on her first day of college, nigga. She trying to get in there and make sure a lot of people ain't see her father just say some crazy stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Like,
She's lived with it for 18 years. There's no embarrassment.
nah, dog.
No, that
In
was in
front of
the.
the college campus. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
And you
This
said
is
you're
not
not
the
about to fuck her. You said that in front of her.
it was a whisper. It wasn't like how I'm saying it to y'all.
I don't believe this conversation happened. That's why I can't. I just can't, dog. I can't.
Okay, that's fine. Story time with Dame is always the truth.
Story
Man,
time.
if
Now,
somebody daddy would have said that to me in a whisper, that mean they hella close. You know the kind of uppercut that nigga would have caught? You gotta show me, dog.
I'd have grabbed you with two motherfucking hands and took your ass to the ground.
Dog. Your daughter, hey bro, listen, man. That was so
Just
crazy.
that quick.
If you that close to a nigga and saying that to me, I'm your son-in-law, nigga. You like, you gotta see me for the rest of your life, nigga. I'm gonna marry your daughter and I'm beating your ass every time we see each other.
First
Until
of all,
you understand. Like, why would you do that? Like,
I would have gouged this nigga eyes out just like this. I would have pushed my thumbs in until it felt hollow.
Dave, you ain't had to do that, Dave. As a nigga who has done plenty of freshman move-ins, you don't even be seeing them kids no more, man. Like, no, I'm saying as a nigga that had moved freshmen in, you don't be seeing them.
It's over with now. Fuck your community service initiative.
All right, man.
you wrong, gang. You wrong.
All right, you know.
Did you see check the meme, Dave? I texted to the group.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. And look, AJ, you just broke a cardinal homie rule. We support each other in public. We correct in private.
I didn't say I didn't support you. I just said if a motherfucker daddy said that to me, I feel you, nigga. I got 2 daughters. I feel you. But I just said if somebody daddy said that to me, nigga, I'm helping y'all move in, old nigga.
Put it down then, nigga. Put the box down.
Dave, you the greatest, man.
Boy, you better hope you ain't down there one night and he got 2 of his homies with you and they got them boots on and they on cute stump on your head, nigga.
And you in a day when you feel like 2 and you moving real slow.
Let me tell you something. I'll leave 3 dead dogs down on Wayne State campus. Don't try me. I'm still dangerous. I don't care how slow I walk, how old I look sometimes. Nigga, I'm still dangerous.
All right,
with
man.
my bare hands or with a weapon. I'll bite a nigga face off.
Hey.
We live on Instagram now too, by the way. On the house.
I don't give a fuck.
He said he'd bite a nigga face off. I ain't opposed to that either, though. I'm just trying to go home. So if your nose got to come with me, it is what it is.
Ain't no such thing as a fair fight.
Ain't no fair ones. Niggas will jump your moms, nigga. What my niggas say?
Yeah. Ooh.
AJ, man.
I love when AJ get in that East Coast bag, boy. Yeah.
I thought AJ doesn't listen to East Coast rap.
No, he
listen to it all, nigga.
No.
AJ and SJ, I love
this
these
nigga put me up on the most obscure rap that I've never heard of by niggas from places I didn't know even produce rappers, and some of it be pretty good. I fuck with Selly Rue because of this nigga. Hitter Slim, I like that nigga because of the twins.
G Perico.
He loves grimy East Coast rap music, man.
Yeah, but the weird thing about these niggas from Inkster, because these my niggas for sure. I love them niggas, right? They be really weird with certain shit though. You feel me? Like niggas saying, yo, I ain't never listened to Good Kid, Mad City because I didn't listen to it when it was out then, so I'm never gonna listen to it now. I'm like, SJ, that don't make sense. Like that's not how music works. Nigga. You can listen to music whenever. You feel me?
Be a new fan at any moment.
Like, no, but I understand. I still, I wouldn't say that album, but niggas be hyping. It's some stuff be so
the color purple.
Right.
There we go.
And you didn't see it, and then you saw it like.
So let's talk about that.
You want to leave it where it's at. Like you want no, I know it's good. Y'all get it.
That's a good point because I can tell a story about me and Jason that I had a copy of Good Kid, Mad City about 2 weeks before it came out. And me and Jay was working together and I was like, yo, I got this Kendrick album. It's really fucking good. Like, it's amazing. And I offered it to Jay and he was like, nah, man, I want to wait till the album come out because I don't want to be disappointed if it's not that good. And I was like, listen, man, this shit's really good.
So
was this when you was rapping? Was this when you was rapping too?
I mean, I've never stopped rapping. If you got
so you was out here, so you was out here bootlegging nigga shit.
Oh, look.
The internet gave me a gift, and I was just passing along the gift.
Around that time, like on Hip Hop DX, all the hip hop sites that were still barely breathing around 2012, like they was playing like singles and the street singles and shit. And I was trying to avoid all of it because I wanted to get a fresh listen. And then like when like 4 or 5 or your records like leak, and then when your album come out, you don't get the same full quality like you listen to a brand new album. And but then Dame was hyping it up like, nigga, this shit is greater than Section A. And I was a big fan of Section A. I'm like, all right, now I want to listen to the shit now because you didn't told me the shit was so fucking good. Like, what if it's not good? Type shit.
When have I ever been wrong about something?
The record, the albums I'm
he was wrong
anticipating, I don't want to hear before time either. Because I don't want to hear it out of sequence or none of that.
Technically, Dame, you was wrong twice on the pod. You was wrong about Cardi B and you was wrong about Meg Thee Stallion. You said
he walked that Meg stuff back. I texted him about that on the pod.
Cardi B is still a huge star.
She had one album 6 years ago.
She did, but just hear me out. The Cardi formula is
not working.
Is dropping singles and showing up on other people's shit, and it keeps her name relevant.
We're never going. She don't have a formula. It only worked one time, and every time she's released a single, it never caught on. So she never dropped the album afterwards.
We're never gonna get a second Cardi B album. Never.
I mean, I wouldn't put one out either. When you wasn't writing the album, and like now you forced to like live in mediocrity. I don't know.
Do you think because she wasn't writing the music, that's why the second album ain't coming out, because she's not the one telling the story per se, so it's hard to get her moving?
I think it just shifted. They struck, it's like momentum, and they waited too late to drop her. She was supposed to kind of come right back.
Her album, he wrote the music, so like he got the thing, and he's not doing the second one. So what got you hot and what got people fucking with you? You're not that person. So like,
and I think too many people know that that's her writer, and I think that hurt their creativity because we don't know who writing for other people, right? But when people know who your writer is, they try to attack you because of that. And like, let's be serious, man. Like, he is great at writing female songs, and I listened to Party, and I was up on him and all of that. But it's like, because people know he her writer, now he can't get over the hurdle for himself.
Because you hear Cardi in him.
Yeah.
R&B on the R&B bag, he good. Don't nobody want to hear like no rap album from you. But I don't even know that's what he ever. I don't know. Is he trying to do that? I think he was
a rapper first.
Yeah, he was a rapper first. That's what I'm saying. I used to listen to him. He had like a couple projects that was going, but soon as people started saying that's who write for Cardi, like his rap momentum.
Who put me on Party? The first person I ever heard mention his name was Charlemagne on the Brilliant Idiots. Like first year, second year, Brilliant Idiots, and he brought him on the pod.
He talked about him early.
Yeah.
Well, early to early to us for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that album never coming out.
No, I think they even kind of said it's shelved though. What happened to QC though?
Man, they sold that. Once they sold the company, it ain't nothing but QC by name. You know what I mean? Once you sell the company, the momentum stopped because it's just a name, right? And then you sold it to some Vietnamese or some Orientals, and it's like we supported. Go ahead.
Sell it too.
No, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but what I'm saying is the reason people loved it because it was like built independently, and these artists that wouldn't typically blow, right? And by them shifting the climate of music and actually being where everybody wanted to go, once you sell it, that momentum kind of stopped because now we don't know if they still got the love for it. I'm 100% with building and selling businesses. I think that's what they actually for. You feel what I'm saying? You put value into it. Somebody see the value. You put times 100 on it, and you come out and then move on because they do sports agency and all of that. So I'm not
one dog because in real life, all them artists that was popping at that time, them niggas not popping no more. That's why I asked, because me and AJ used to talk about Lil Baby often. You know what I'm saying? But the whole machine left. You know what I'm saying? It just went away. Like nobody.
From my observation, though, two things happened with Lil Baby, right? First, he started doing collab albums with Durk. You done, bro. you working with the Black Hand of Death, and you bringing that type of energy to your brand where that's not what we liked you for. You see what I'm saying? So that's number one. And then number two, he jumped out there in defense of Thug about Gunna way too early when Gunna is who you were supposed to be doing the collab albums with, because your biggest record is, and this is somebody who listened to you and supported you and all of that, so miss me with that whole shit, nigga. Your biggest record is Drip Too Hard with Gunna. Y'all had the chemistry, right? But because of the street shit, y'all, you fall out with him because he ain't never acknowledged you that we knew he was talking about you. And now after that, what happened? You, just like what we saying about Carter, you can't get hot off a single to save your career. And you brung us 42 Dugg to the forefront. Like, let's be real. Like, we had a lot of reason to really rock with you, and you was fresh and you was new and you was really doing it. And then you worked with the Black Hand of Death, who I don't know, why can't get it hit.
Why you calling the Black Hand of Death? What's that?
Everybody dies.
Because he orchestrates the shit, and then niggas just love him for the bullshit. But I just don't. His spirit just don't align with mine. I feel like he put too much negativity into the atmosphere, and as a result, Chicago, which should be the #1 rap market in rap today, should be Chicago. But they kill everybody.
Why?
Because everything. Listen, I'm about to tell you why. Because everything that people do in rap, the slang and all of that, it come from Chicago. Niggas wasn't saying op and all of that. That's Chicago. A lot of stuff come from Chicago, right? But since they kill everybody, Dirt can only drop so much, right? And nobody else popping from Chicago because you killed.
So besides Dirk, who popping from Chicago that anybody would care about outside? And it's not no disrespect. I mean, like on a national level, who is from Chicago?
Well, it was people.
It was the people associated with them.
No, this is what I'm saying. It was people who was coming up to be the next, right? So you had FBG Duck, who was dropping music, and it was making it outside of Chicago. He gone. So if you pay, but this trend go back way since we heard about Chief Keef and Durk and them. You feel what I'm saying? So when Chief Keef and Durk and them first came out, all of these people were supposed to be next up. I can't even remember their names. It's so many.
Lil Reese.
You know what I mean?
Herbo was in there though. That's when he was.
We know all these names because we be really closely affiliated with a bunch of this shit. But the average person don't know who the fuck Lil Reese is or G Herbo. You might know G Herbo from like the Instagram shit, but like
from his baby mama, nigga. Say what it is. It's from who he got a baby by.
Yeah, but like I don't think that like. Oh, this here go my standard. If I was asked a random 25-year-old girl who is insert person here, or a 30-year-old woman who is insert person, they're like, I don't know, I never heard that nigga. So like I don't think you can really cross over the mainstream until like a random woman know you. You ask a random woman under a certain age who Skilla Baby is, she gonna know. And that shit is played like nationally. That Chicago shit was is popping. And that drill music, I say drill, I won't say Chicago shit. That drill music is really tough online, but I don't know. And I'm not saying this to translate. I don't know, because I don't know if it has translated for them to be like, yo, this should be the place in the country that's popping. I would argue Detroit, I'm biased, but we got like a lot of different flavors. Michigan, I would say Michigan.
So what I was saying is, it was poised to be Chicago.
Yeah, not this was years though, like what he was saying, because it was at that time when they all was bubbling. So this is damn near 10 years ago now though.
Yeah, because everybody I can think of is kind of an older artist. Like I was thinking like Bump J, but he had that Kanye.
We've never heard a song from him that we was like, that shit dope.
But
Kanye
was gonna sign them to good music. Like he had.
But that was in 05
in Chicago.
Yeah, nigga, that was 15 years.
It was so long ago. But
it was when they never heard the music. We heard Kanye say, whatever he say, he's telling the truth. He did it. And we was like, fuck it. Everybody loved Kanye. So it was like, oh, Kanye said he was cool. And then
he went to jail.
Yeah, he came out and dropped that joint with him, Kanye, and Game. But it was like, all right.
What's
Have
up,
y'all seen that
fellas?
Kanye
What's good,
video?
SJ?
What's
What's
up,
going
SJ?
on, SJ?
Nothing
Have y'all
much,
seen that
man.
Kanye video that's floating around out here?
Mm-mm.
When he was
Mm-mm.
in the club, Chris Brown had told some song about Kanye tripping in the club, and now the video has
Yeah, I
hit the
seen it.
internet.
Yeah, I seen that a few. I guess on Tank's podcast, they have a segment called like "No Names" or something, and they say tell a wild story, but don't mention no name. And he told a story, and the niggas guessed. Somebody on Twitter guessed it was Kanye, and they found like a post from the club. But in Kanye's defense, because it probably was Kanye, they also found like 3 other niggas who go to that club a lot and just riff and rant. They found Wale doing it. They found Kanye doing it. They found like Justin Bieber on some weird shit. But it was definitely Kanye.
What's this club?
I forget the club in LA, but everybody was like, "Oh, if it's that one, yeah."
Stay out of that club.
One Oak.
Shit. Yeah. Yep.
One Oak.
Yeah.
SJ, what's that in your background?
Yeah, man. That's that's a Mussy. That's this mushroom company that I'm just got made partner in, man. So that's the logo. You feel me? Want to bust
You
that out
think
real quick.
you think you can like send some mushrooms to your boy? I like to take a trip.
Have you ever?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That shit dangerous, man. If you don't know what you're doing, man.
What'd you say?
I
That shit
got
dangerous.
it's plentiful. What I got some Louis Vuitton right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what we launching with. So yeah, that's the logo.
I'll be honest with y'all, man. Throughout the pandemic, when I was fucking around with Clubhouse, I was in some rooms with like mushrooms, and all different types. And the foremost mushroom nigga was from like Detroit. He just passed recently or whatever. And I was really on that type of time. I'm like, man, this would be good. This would be dope. Now that shit been, no offense, that shit been like niggified, and like now niggas got it, and they doing to it what they did to like weed, shit. And I'm scared of it now. You feel me?
No. We all real, man. We got gummies. We got so Leaps and Jumps go ahead their own gummy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Urban Jungle.
We gonna have dog treats. Like we really doing the research. This is a real company, because right now mushrooms is what marijuana used to be. So you have to get in now. Even if you look at the decriminalizing path that is taken, Colorado, San Francisco, Ann Arbor is literally taking the same path, and you got to get in now because when it blossoms into mushroom dispensaries or whatever, you already know how they do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somebody in the forefront, and then there's really gonna be somebody else dollars. So yeah, we launching a company, and the next we launching a company in the next couple of weeks. But I got samples, Dame. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta bump it to you. You know what I'm saying? First ace for free, nigga. After that,
man, shout out to you.
What's behind the name though, SJ? What's his name? How the story behind the name?
well, I can't tell the story behind the name. The owner will have to tell the story, but them triple S's stand for something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to misquote the story. So I once it's time to make our run, we swinging them around to everybody to kick it. You know what I'm saying about the name
I
and
would
all
like
of
to
that.
do shrooms on air, and so we can
That
see the trend.
That's gonna
that
be
that's perfect.
a
That's
solo
perfect.
pod or online pod.
Yeah, that's perfect. Do you want raw shrooms, or do you want a micro dose? Because that's a difference.
I will take either. I like raw shrooms. I've just been introduced to microdosing like in the last 6 months, where I've tried it. But I'll do either.
Now, Dame, I think that because I know you've been trying to do like the long form stream. I think you just go live by yourself. Get your case and that on.
Yeah, that's you, man. Go ahead and
Dame Sanat.
I can't fuck with it.
Come on, Jay.
I think niggas is getting kind of crazy, man, with the drugs.
No, man.
Necessarily just shrooms. It's not like the one that's
it was a documentary on Netflix. I'm gonna get the name so because you're gonna have to watch it online now. But if you actually do the research and all of that, everything begins and ends with a mushroom because mushrooms are fungus, and when you die, fungus come. Like mushrooms help trees communicate to which way that their roots supposed to grow so they don't go in bad soil. Like it's deeper than what motherfuckers think, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a drug. I mean, it's a psychedelic, but it's so much more. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more.
All right.
I mean, but if
I'm
you
with it.
already take them, yeah, that's like I told you, nigga, first ace for free. You know what I'm saying? And then
And then you turn me to a customer.
I didn't turn you into anything. I just got we just got the best product. Like we got like it's a formula behind the microdosing, this much of this shroom, lion's mane, turkey tail, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And people drink mushroom coffee all day. You feel me?
I had mushrooms in some lemonade when my daughter did her college orientation, and I had an amazing day.
Yeah. You was happy, smiling and shit, looking at the grass different.
I was fucked up. I joined a field trip. It was a good day. It was a really good day.
That nigga said he joined the field trip. On some
Double
random shit.
entendre. Double
Yeah,
entendre.
yeah. Well, what y'all think about that NBA YoungBoy situation? I guess he had some guns in Utah or something. Nigga got sent to jail.
I don't know if that's a nigga that should be free on the streets anyway. Keep him locked up.
No, it looked like he
Not
ain't
even
gonna be able
hip.
to get. You said what?
I'm not even hip. I don't. It's some people I don't tune into, and he won. I don't even know what happened with him. The blue face nigga. I won't even click.
Yeah, it was just heavy on my Twitter timeline, so I'm like, let me look into this story, and I guess it's over for the nigga. He pled guilty and everything. My whole thing was, how do you get guns in a house that you live in supplied by the government because you on house
It's
arrest?
house arrest, right?
Yeah,
For
you
something
on house
crazy.
arrest. Like he want to be in there with his daddy so bad, man. He just said, "Fuck it."
Sometimes you just can't take the nigga out of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
But the
it's
realization is you always can take the nigga out of nigga because you just being a nigga and you know better than that. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas love to lean on that excuse. But the realization of this shit is, bro, you live a great life and you just know better, but you just want to prove something to the world that don't even matter. Man, ain't nobody coming to Utah to get you. Nigga, you don't need no straps in the government's house. Like, come on, man. That's another example of people messing off their opportunities, man. Like you got a real opportunity, and when the record labels was fucking with you, they put you in position. And what I mean by that is you really should have been in jail, nigga. But they put their power because we golf on Tuesdays together. So please don't send my money making Negro to jail. And what you do, bro? You went out there, turned it. Man, listen, bro. I be seeing these niggas sitting on each other, lapping shit up there, man. Like, what is y'all niggas doing, man? Like, what is y'all doing, bro? Y'all not thinking, man. And now, as a result, what we got 10 households who father in jail, who cut that. So that's the lifeline. We don't know what type of women he had babies with. We just know one of them come from money. So that aspect of that child, but it still ain't his daddy who go be there. But you got 10 households that you're not involved in no more because your money go slow down if you in jail, especially for years. And now what we go have? 10 more little badass niggas running around here because they daddy fucked off the opportunity that could have turned their life to a powerful family. But now you just inmate such and such, and you gotta get up when this nigga tell you to, and you got hits out here in the street. You an idiot, my nigga.
I just came back to the pastor preaching. I don't know what happened when
I like this version of AJ when he get to preaching. I appreciate it.
No, AJ been in his bag. You know what I'm saying? This I don't even know if you want to say version. Like that nigga just been on an unbelievable streak of run. Like when he just be going. The nigga just be going. Like it's just like you just
Cause
listen to him.
man, because listen, man, like
But it's father AJ though. When he getting his dad shit.
Let me
If
ask
he talk to you like a father, nigga, it's over for niggas.
Dame, AJ, and SJ. When the last time all three of y'all, or y'all can speak individually, when the last time y'all was sober? No alcohol.
I don't
No.
even use drugs right now, bro. I don't use no drugs, no alcohol, no weed, nothing mind altering, bro. And I just took that liberty because I'm just I'm on a whole nother path, bro. And I'm like, I don't even gotta be high to do this. I gotta like this version of myself that I'm presenting to the world without being high, without nothing in my system. I gotta like this version of me. So that's what it is with me right now.
I'll be honest, for me, I've probably been sober the last 2 weeks. The last time I went to church, man, I came front. I felt really convicted about some of the things that were said. And I didn't have the desire to smoke or do shrooms. I don't really drink it all anyway, but I've definitely been sober like the last 2 weeks.
SJ, you just threw the work in the camera.
No, that's just a black and mild. But no, a couple of weeks ago though, I had fasted for like 4 days, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't really drink anyway. You know what I'm saying? And so a couple of weeks ago for like 4 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, I tell you, the reason I asked that. So in the last week or so, I've been trying to get my life together. You know, stop eating fast food, cut out pop, juice, anything eating out, just making everything at the crib, and like trying to reduce sugar by all as much as I can, because I can't quit everything cold turkey. That's just it's not reasonable. And I've been feeling like a fucking addict, dog. Like,
oh my God, bro.
like
Especially sugar. How you feeling like a crack addict?
sugar, nigga. Like on my way to work, I'm fighting myself. I turned around and then turned around again. Like, no, don't go to the fuckers. I want to go get a fucking Arizona, nigga. I want to get a fucking slushy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I started thinking, like, damn, like I know my mind is stronger than this shit. So then it became like a challenge to me. Like, nigga, you gonna let your body motherfucking dictate what you about, you know what I'm saying? What you about to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing all that shit, you know, walking, jogging, 3 to 5 miles a day. And when I'm tired, I'm like, my brain, like, man, keep doing that shit, nigga. What's the worst that's gonna fucking happen? But like in my brain, like my body really want it want all that shit, man. Like it really.
Have you had any detox tea or did a foot detox or any of that to pull all of the toxins and stuff out of you? That helped with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a foot detox. You could do that at wherever you go get your pedicure or whatever at. Just get a foot detox. It's gonna pull it's gonna look, the water gonna get so dirty and oily and nasty looking. You not gonna believe that all of that stuff was in you, but it pull out them toxins, because you know when your body wants something and is craving it, them actually the worms in your body wanting it. You know what I'm saying? So
on YouTube, on YouTube about these fucking worms that's in our, man, that shit fucking spooky as hell, dog. I'm like, that shit is happening.
Parasites,
literally, and like that shit controlling me. And I'm like, dog, this shit is wild. But I don't smoke weed, you feel me? So I've never had the addiction to it, but I know that shit gotta be strong, because niggas start smoking that shit and this never stop. You know what I'm saying? And I be wondering if niggas be addicts, not like in a bad way, trying to like clown niggas and shit, but like, can Snoop stop smoking weed? Could a Wiz Khalifa stop? Or could a insert person here? Like, I just don't know.
Man, the sugar so addicting. It'd be like everything you like.
That shit works.
Grab me, get me, buy me. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when I first lost all the weight, it was because I stopped drinking pop, Red Bull, all of that cold turkey, and just all spring water. You know what I mean? So when I be drinking the spring water, it's kind of like I'm pissing the weight away. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I notice when I don't drink water and I just fast regular, my weight don't move off as quick as when I intermittent fast and drink the spring water. You know what I mean? But
what kind you get? What?
My number one kind to get, but it'd be hard. You got to order this on Amazon and stuff. Is that Mountain Valley? But then I just do some regular in
what's
the
the red
bottles. Mountain Valley. That's in the green
Mountain
bottle.
Valley. It was the I know it's the I can't even.
I be drinking tap water like a motherfucker.
It would be at the you can get them from Dollar Tree usually too, but I forget the brand. It's with the red. It's red in it though.
I know what you're talking about.
Spring water. That's like my favorite one to drink.
Like red and white.
Yeah, but I like spring water over purified anyway. But that's my favorite one. But I just grab it when I see it.
Man, is it Essential?
No, not Essentia. No, it's spring, because Essentia is supposed to be alkaline.
I watched somebody put them the fucking strips in all this water that we thought was great, man. All that shit trash, dog. Like we
They
really
just recalled Fiji. They just recalled like 1 billion bottles of Fiji because they saying that you will get sick because basically it's been sitting in the plastic too long.
That shit was so still anyway.
I'm like, look, man. I bathe in this fucking tap water. I cook my food in this water. I'm gonna fucking drink.
Yeah, I drink the tap water too. I don't go.
I get my filter off the fridge, so all taps is not equally though. So don't.
Detroit has some of the best tap water in America.
Yeah, because
that's why. What's that white dude name? I couldn't stand him. He was from Oakland County. He had a real problem with
Mike Duggan.
No. He was old.
Oh, I know who you talk about. Damn, what was it?
Is it L. Brooks Patterson?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I couldn't stand L. Brooks Patterson because he is stark racist and he was trying to get control of the water, bro. You lucky that the Detroit River run through Oakland County, wherever it do. Why would we give you control of this? And I say we, like I'm from the city, but you know what I'm saying. You trying to get control of the water so you can have a bargaining chip in Southeast Michigan. No way, Jose. You feel what I'm saying?
That's why that's why everybody moving from the suburbs back to the city because the water is better.
Yep.
That's definitely a big reason that everybody is moving. And when I say everybody,
Curve, Jay Johnson,
Crystal Geyser.
Curve, Jay Johnson, y'all are new homeowners. Do y'all have water softeners or filtration systems in your homes?
I just had a water on, like the filter on the fridge. Everything else is straight. And like it ain't like breaking no skin out in our house. So
I don't. Well, growing up at the crib, it was a big ass water filter that filtered all the water to come in the house, and then we had one on the kitchen sink. But no, I just be drinking this tap water. Shit could be poisoning, but I figure it got to be better than Mountain Dew. So
100%.
Yeah, I drink a gallon of water a day though. You know what I'm saying?
So what y'all think about this? I don't know if y'all heard, but do y'all know that the all the nuclear waste from the Manhattan Project is on its way to Wayne County right now? Yeah, they bringing all the nuclear waste from the Manhattan Project. Why is that still a thing? I don't fucking know. But it's being transported to Michigan, like 25 tons or some shit of it. Every single month, there are gonna be trucks bringing that nuclear waste. Apparently, the facility where it's at is gonna have to get some work done. So they're gonna box all the nuclear waste up and then bring it to where the fresh water, the freshwater source in the country is, and we're gonna put it right there by the Great Lakes. How y'all feel about that? And I live in Wayne County. Like that's.
But I don't know what you're supposed to do with it, right? Because I would say leave it where it is, right?
Take it to the desert where y'all actually test other bombs at. Why would you bring it to the freshest water? Like all the water, the fresh water in the country comes from these Great Lakes.
See, man, look, that's just another example of them. See, this type of stuff
control,
me, right? That's just another example of them showing you it don't matter what you want. That's why we live here and we settled here and we moved here. So we don't have to worry about nuclear waste because we don't test nuclear weapons and stuff like that in this part of the country. When I was in when I was in 12th grade, we had to do in my government class, a senior project. The senior project is because they have been trying to put a nuclear well in Romulus on Inkster Road and Ecorse for years. This was the biggest fight in Wayne County. So we so this is why they kept saying no, because they already have a negative industry, which is the airport. That's considered a negative industry because the sound barrier and all of that, right? They've been trying to put this well there, so we would have to watch videos of trucks where they had these nuclear dump sites at, and trucks that crashed, and what it did to the water and what it do to the ecosystem and stuff like that, right? But all they doing is telling us somebody got paid for that. Now we gotta pay for that. You see what I'm saying? Because if that get into the water supply, it's a wrap for us. So now y'all go take the best water supply in the country, top 5 in the world, and put nuclear waste next to that,
But
how
AJ,
could anybody go for that?
AJ,
How
this
could
the thing
anybody
though.
vote yes on that?
But this the
You see,
thing. This the
That's
thing
a,
on my Jay Johnson shit. The conspiracy theory of it, right? What do you do to drop the value of something that you're trying to get the most money out of?
like you don't destroy it for the rest of eternity.
But or you feel like, because the thing is, what if it never comes? But you feel like that shit tainted now. You know what I'm saying? Because remember,
Yeah.
the whole Nestle shit is all tied into like off of that. Like that's where Nestle is pulling the stuff from. So if somebody is like, no, we shooting in the air, like it ain't bad over here for real, but we gonna fuck it up. Because how can you travel that? I don't know enough about nuclear waste. You know what I mean?
man,
But like
it come in trucks, it come on trains. That's what I'm saying. So
I said,
this
to
senior project,
transport it sounds more dangerous than
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Like to
that's
get
Because
what
the
I'm
it
saying.
word.
because it
That
is a
senior
few years
project that I'm
ago. Do
talking
y'all
about,
remember when that train went off the rails and it had the nuclear waste in it?
in Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this project that I'm telling you about, it had been a senior project for 20 years. Every senior from 20 years at that time who graduated from Romulus had to do this project and understand this because this was the biggest fight that the city of Romulus
Dang.
and Wayne County had been up against.
Now, if
Hey,
I'm not,
what's that teacher name?
but wait.
Mr.
If
Hannah.
I'm not mistaken, y'all know Gil Scott Heron's song "We Almost Lost Detroit"
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
because wasn't it? It was a warhead here, wasn't it in Inkster?
I ain't hip. I'm gonna have to look into that.
So the whole story about we almost lost Detroit because during the war there was a warhead because they used to build tanks somewhere, Michigan or Romulus area.
They used to build the tanks
At the plant.
in the Willow Run in the Willow Run car plant in
Yeah. So
Willow Run.
apparently there was a warhead and they didn't know if that bitch was gonna blow up or not. And so the song "We Almost Lost Detroit" was about like that incident. And I remember it was supposed to be like in the Inkster, Romulus area and shit.
Probably so, man. Probably so. I'm gonna look into that though, because I didn't know that. So that's cool to look into. To see, man, that's crazy, man. About this.
But yeah, hey, shout out that teacher though, because he was lining it up to make sure niggas know how to vote on important things.
Oh, that was we
on
had
that
to get registered to vote. That was
Yeah.
great. If you turned 18, you had to get registered to vote. All of that, Mr. Hannah. It was called
You
the Hannah
had to?
Project. And you had
to get registered to vote?
You
Well,
said what?
you do.
I said at 18 he made you get registered to vote.
That was part of the criteria of the class. Yes, you have to get registered to vote. That's a project. That's a grade. If you 18 when you had this class, you got to go get registered to vote. You used to have to go to 2 city council meetings and come back with your own notes and sit in and understand how the process work on the local level in your government, because this is government and this is how it works.
So here's the thing.
Phenomenal teaching.
Every time we talk about the presidential election, you got a nigga that say, well, fuck that. I don't care about either ones. Y'all just need to vote in y'all local elections. Well, guess who made the decisions for that nuclear waste to come to Wayne County? That's local than a motherfucker. And we don't know who none of them motherfuckers is.
And this is what I'm talking about. You mean to tell me you mean to tell me that you live in Wayne County and you morally voted for nuclear waste to come here? You got paid, bro. I don't care who it funneled through, because nobody in a right mind will vote yes on that. It's nobody who will say, yeah, bring the nuclear waste to my backyard.
That's right? It. But and they did, but that's in that bill. Like, so we got to look into it some more, obviously. But that's nestled in some bill shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be nestled in there with the same thing to get the roads fixed. And you know what I'm saying? Like with the legislation somebody passed, it's not gonna be no clear, straight up thing.
I just want y'all to put this shit in I just want this to be in perspective. The Manhattan Project was 1942, and that waste is still nuclear, right? If it's still dangerous from 1942, don't bring that shit around this motherfucker. Because when this don't bring that shit around this motherfucker, dog.
Listen, you think these kids having some issues now? Wait till that shit get to Wayne County. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then in 50 years, So in 50 years, we'll be in our 90s, and they gonna be saying, if you lived in Wayne County in 2025 and beyond, you are entitled to a settlement. We go get our $53 from $1 billion settlement.
That's how I go. Yeah, that's legitimately how I go.
Hey man, I know this is a little bit
August
off subject.
1945 to be exact was the Manhattan Project.
And it's still nuclear,
the
bro.
grounds from the testing stuff that they did preparing for the shit. Like before we made the nuclear bomb, we were just testing and shit like that. Before we got that shit off, that's where all the nuclear waste and the fallout happened. And we just got that dirt and whatever, just chilling somewhere. And something wrong with that building. So we gonna think about that, man. That's way too many moving parts. We gonna pack it up. We gonna put
That's what I'm saying.
we gonna drive it, and then unpack it, and then we gonna pack it back. What's gonna happen is this: once they get there, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, we'll be back to get it later.
Now, it say a landfill though.
That's
well, the thing is, the landfills is off 275, so that's one of the only known landfills. So that's way too close for comfort.
Yeah,
especially
100%.
if it just was across the country, right? And then we don't know how deep underground they're trying to put it, so we don't know how that's gonna affect the underground. You know what I mean?
That water runoff, when that water hits the ground and goes under there, we don't know where that runoff is. Did that end up in your school children, neighborhood, soccer field?
It's gonna be coyotes running.
It's gonna be in poor black and brown communities is where that water gonna end up with.
Hey, blood, don't ever say brown with black, because we not the same. We're not fighting the same fight.
I'm not saying that we're fighting the same fight. I'm just saying that's the communities where it's gonna be.
Ain't no fucking brown communities.
It ain't no brown communities, bro. It's not no brown communities, bro.
Yeah, they don't.
Y'all ain't never been to Southwest Detroit?
Huh?
Y'all ain't never been to Southwest Detroit?
They don't say black and brown. They say brown pride. When they more yellow and we more brown.
It's 14.
All I'm just saying is gonna fall where the niggas is at. Now y'all arguing semantics with me. I'm having to niggas.
Well, niggas don't live on 275.
So we got the name though. I'm still caught. I'm reading this article though. Warren Evans is the nigga.
Warren Evans.
Warren Evans is the county executive.
Former sheriff.
Former sheriff.
That's who signed off.
The airport got some. He named after something in the airport. Warren Evans. Let us see your statements, Warren Evans, because you couldn't make that decision.
Or where you really live at. You might be. You are Bloomfield Hills edition. You ain't even out here for real. You got to address. You got to address in Wayne County.
I wish
definitely in that nigga pockets.
I wish we went back to, if you a city worker, you got to live in the city.
Live in the city for sure. That's what got to happen. Yeah.
Fire department, public officials. If you gonna represent the city and the town, you got to spend more than 80% of your year in the city of Detroit.
And niggas need to do pop up on niggas just to make sure. You feel me?
Yep. Make sure that Duggan is really down there in the Manugia mansion and shit.
He is not.
He definitely not.
I can tell you that right now. He is
not. Downtown, my nigga. That's a beautiful fuck. I drive by that bitch a couple times a summer. I drive down to the Manugia mansion and shit a couple times a year.
I can't even understand why you would hire a police who don't live in the city, because why would I care what happened when I get off work? Like, come on, man. You think a 22-year-old white boy coming from Gibraltar give a damn what happened in the city of Detroit? Or you think he don't see this don't look through a racially biased lens? Come on, man.
That, AJ. Well, it's not only that. I won't say it's not even that. It's not only that, but like, yo, Detroit is a fucking jungle. They want that shit on their resume. They be like, look, I went to Detroit. Well, you know,
right. And then, then 2 years later, them niggas is detective over in Farmington and shit because they worked in Detroit.
And that's not
exactly
guessing. Like, that's the actual
fact. What I'm about to tell you, this is a fact. Detroit pay you while you in the police academy. They all go through the police academy in Detroit and then go get the job somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? Because Detroit, one of the only departments that pay you while you're in the police academy. Everybody else, you got to go on your own time and stuff, and you don't get paid. So they go through Detroit, get paid, go be a police somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, How y'all keep letting the wood get pulled over your eyes?
We
How
gotta
it's gonna
bring
be
this shit back,
community
dog.
policing?
Because niggas don't want to be police because the stigma of being a police. That's the problem. It's a bunch of niggas who really should be police and protect their communities that they grew up in, the streets that they claim that they love so much, but the street stigma, because if you're black, you have to be from the streets or follow some fake street code ethic that really is no morals involved anyway. So you don't want to be the police. And then when the white boys come and put the white boy police game down on you, you want to say they racist. Well, they shouldn't be in your community no way, because you should be protecting them blocks that you would die for in the street anyway. So
But the
why
city
not
of
protect
Detroit
them?
do got a lot of
AJ,
black police though.
that's so true because I know a young person individually that wanted to be a police officer, wanted to patrol his neighborhood, knew shit was fucked up, and his main reason for not, he was like, man, if my mama was alive, she smacked me in the face. Nigga, your mama been in the ground 6 years. Go ahead, do what the fuck you want to do. She can't do nothing else. And
And
I
that's an
just felt
excuse because niggas
it
call the
is.
police. Like niggas, if right now, if something happens to somebody in the city and they son's a super gangster or whatever, they're still gonna call the police for help. And then get mad at the police when they don't provide the type of help that they think they supposed to get or whatever. But when niggas homies get shot, they call the police, bro. When get them to the hospital or do this or do that. Every time it's a situation that a civilian would call the police, these gangsters and all these thugs and these hardcore niggas call the police. So you want police that's from the community that can understand, but people think that if you a police, you a snitch or whatever. No, man, I'm protecting the community that I was raised in. I'm making sure that your grandma can go to her house and walk in with her groceries without. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Protect your community. That's just what niggas don't do because for some reason everybody try to follow a street code when you ain't from that. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's not even for some reason because okay, like what the community take ownership in. So like some communities take ownership in owning cleaners, and some communities take ownership in owning gas stations. The black community, not everybody, but a lot of people take ownership in wanting to be a part of the underworld when the underworld is not as glamorous as it seems. You know what I mean? It's just not that glamorous. Working is cooler than being in the underworld because most people in the underworld don't make $30,000 a year, right? They be low level with the dreams of getting high level, but it's just a dream. And people don't understand that, bro. You can work a job and do way better for yourself and for your family and be there for your family, right? The underworld ain't what it's cracked up to be.
Niggas work the underworld like they can work their way up to kingpin. Like nigga, you
But
can't
but
work
but
your way up to shift leader and you go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I'm about to say, but I mean, it's just like it's like making it to the NBA, bro. Like 1 out of 1,000 go get to a kingpin status, and then everybody else is go die trying or go to jail trying, and then realize when they in jail, like, bro, I could have did this for them 10 years of my life before I got this 10 years. So that's 20 years of your life down the drain, and went the right in a better direction, and made something of myself that's not underworld affiliated.
Facts.
Yeah, and then like we got like not fake underworld people right now, but like years ago when niggas used to sell drugs that was like really dangerous, but now niggas just scam and get the act they get like the respect that they really dangerous. Not saying that niggas not crazy, but like it's a different time out here right now.
Yeah, it's just wild, man. When you just think about it or analyze it and just look like we really in this predicament as a community, and I say we because we don't really want is better like we say we do. Because if we wanted better like we said we did, we would do a lot more to work toward that. Okay, you are in the underworld and you do make a lot of money on the side. and you do make a lot of cash. Buy the neighborhood, bro. Make this what you want it to be, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, get your money, bro. However you get your money, you in the underworld, we can't change that. But make your neighborhood what you want to move to. You can do that, bro. You can go street by block by block and buy everything in your neighborhood where can't nobody else do that. And you can fix up these houses and you can put people in these houses for rent on Section 8. But I own this block. So when you move in here, I'm gonna let you know you can't just tear up my house. You feel what I'm saying? Because we making this neighborhood something that we own and that we a part of. Me and my uncle, we do landscaping and we drive through the city, and he just point, this used to be that, and that used to be that, and that used to be that. And these now what it is, there's either vacant lots or buildings falling apart. And this is stuff that you can build on. You can get this land, you can build on it, you can make something of it, and you can make the city or whatever big city that you live in or small city, what you want it to be, bro. I'm not rushing to the suburbs, bro. I'm just not doing it because the last thing I want to do is put my kids in a predicament where we think they in a better school and they haven't hell at school because it's only 2 black people in the class and they might not even get along because you the new nigga and I've been here since we've been in kindergarten and now you in the 5th grade and now they like you better than me. I'm the only nigga over here. I used to have like a funny saying, me and my brother, like, oh, yo, I'm going to do my solo album going to be called The Only Nigga on the Island, talking about living in Gross Hill. But why would I want to be the only nigga anywhere? You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog, it's a wrap, bro. Fuck all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't with that.
Father, nigga. Because niggas need fathers, nigga. And AJ's niggas' fathers, nigga. Father AJ be on there. But so when you said that, I think about that all the time. So I'm all black all the, you know what I'm saying, time. So like we was hanging out one time. One of my friends, her kid go to Grosse Pointe schools. He said, like, he's going to middle school, he wants a black teacher. Like, I want a black teacher. I want a black man teacher specifically, right? But you know, it's not a bunch of black male teachers. But he's out there, and she said something.
Black male teachers.
And so it stuck with me though, because she said, you know, I know he getting a good quality education out there, and you know, I'm never not teaching in the city, right? And I know some dog ass teachers, so I saw her, but it stuck with me since. So I'm like, do she think these white people teaching better? Like, why?
Hey man, the
is,
white man's ice is colder, bro. The
like,
white man's water is wetter, bro.
Why is that district better? You know what I mean? Because you know, like I'm your friend. You got other friends who teach. You think he teach better than me?
So
you know
wait, Jay, wait. And your son is telling you, I want someone who looks like me to teach me. That's not because they teach him better. That's because he's not getting what he needs from who teaching him, man. He crying out for help. She not listening because she think we live better out here. Damn that, man. The little boy is telling you, look, I done been through this whole school system. I need somebody who look like me, even if it's just to identify that I can be a teacher when I grow up.
It's stuck. And I'm like, is that what they think? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this what people think? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just need it more articulated. You know what I'm saying? Of like what it is.
You ever helped out, worked in a school in the suburbs? Are you interested in doing that? Like, just to see like what's going on over there?
Because I know, like my oldest son, his mom had moved to Trenton like a couple years back. So I know, you know, my son a dark-skinned boy. So I wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? And he fell into it, and he like, it was like 6th grade, and he like, oh, I need a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? She's putting it on him. So he tried school out there. And I'm like, he's a dark-skinned boy. It's 2% black people out there.
Trenton is actually a great community, though. I lived there for years. That was actually the best place I've ever lived. Is it true?
But I'm saying, school wise.
Yeah, school. I'm just saying overall in general, like
you know what I'm saying. It's 2%.
Downriver, but like downriver area.
Yeah, Trenton is on the other side of Brownstown.
Yeah,
it's further. It's just further down 75. But I'm Coleman Young on that shit. I live, work, play Detroit. So
I get that. So this is this is great that you're talking about this, because me and Dame pretty much had the same convo on the pod last week, and I was wondering like the level of education that I get in DPS from like my middle school, and then when I got to Cass, like, yo, this shit really hard. Like I don't know this shit, but I just got straight A's. Like, why do it feel like you've been the smartest nigga in the class this whole time? And this not an indication, but like I'll be wondering like, how do you balance or how do you grade the level of education from school to school or place to place? Because like I didn't know.
So the difference is, I listen to the pod, obviously. The difference is you went to Cass, so everybody's kind of at the same level, right? The learning isn't different as much as kids perform better when they feel seen, right? You went to Cass, you was just like everybody else. When you went back to Cody,
nigga.
No, I'm saying, but everybody in there feels like all Cass kids feel like we the same. Like, I'm the shit, nigga, I'll go to Cass. When you went back on a mission. Whether at first, I'm trying to get back to Cass, or I'm just trying to get my shit done. But when you came back, them teachers knew you came from Cass and you had a certain thing. Them teachers poured into you. Now the other niggas at the school don't always want to be poured into.
I can tell you this. The level of education I received at Cody was much less than the education I received at Cass. And the level of care was much less. Like I damn near got into an altercation with one of my teachers because he looked at you and gave you what your grade was gonna be. I was like, hold on. He looked at me, he was like, C. I was like, no, we not having that. So we had Mr. Yeagley, shout out to him. So we went out and I grabbed his we had a scene, you know what I'm saying, in the school. Right. So we went out into the hallway and he was like, well, what grade do you want me to give? I'm like, don't give me no different grade because you was like scared of me. I want you to add up all these numbers and then divide it by the
I do the work.
But like I wasn't doing shit in that motherfucking class anyway. But I still end up I got a B plus. Like,
so you muscled the teacher into a B plus?
No, that was my actual grade though. But like it was like a chemistry or something. He didn't teach nothing. Like niggas went in that bitch and just chilled the whole class. It was like 3 or 4 people who did work. It was like 3 or 4 people who did like work, and what ended up being my next girlfriend, I used to cheat off her paper.
But I'll say this though, Jay. I'm teaching. I'm in there to teach.
No, you teaching your ass off of
that. But I transition. My mantra is black kids need black teachers.
Believe
so. I'm looking out. I don't even want to say I'm looking out. I can see the difference. This is me being in the school system, right? Yeah. Women are treating boys differently.
Yeah.
Once you get a certain age, he start doing stuff, this and that. I have more patience of it, right? Do I have more patience because I have patience, or I just know what it's like to be a boy?
Yeah.
Right. And so it could be a little bit of both.
You, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, dog. That shit made me want to be a teacher, dog. I originally went to school to be a teacher, and that shit made me want to be a teacher because if not us, then who, bro?
No,
Kurt,
so
what you talking, Kurt, is what made me fuck with Dr. Umar off top, because he was talking that same shit that you was talking. He got away from that. He do some other shit now. But what you talking is exactly what made me fuck with Dr. Umar initially when he came in from the school psychologist portion, and like how boys in school are taught to act like girls, not because we want you to be a girl, but it's all women. And if you are not acting like I would act, you fidgety, you must be.
And it just depends. Like it really depends on who the people, like, you know what I'm saying, who the people are. But I had 2 kids. Right, I had a boy and I had a girl, right? Equally, they was equally the same off the hook, right? I can report the same things, right? Like, oh, he did this, she did this. If she went downstairs, she coming back up. If I send him downstairs for something because I want admin to do what admin is supposed to do, he's gonna get 3 days. So I took him to the side. I said, look, dog, you can't learn at home. You want the easy way out. I can't do it. I said, I said, if I send you down there, and I know you gonna huff and puff and do whatever you want to do, but if I send you down there, I'm the only person up in here rooting for you, bro. And if I send you down, they're gonna send you home, and you can't learn at home. I'm not sending you down. So he gave me hell, of course, right? Nigga come back to school 5th grade, nigga a model student compared to what it was. And so the school will be like, oh, look at what you did, this and that. It's like, I don't need to be known for that, right? But I want y'all to know, like, they going down for the same thing, right? If Tracy goes downstairs because she hit somebody, how she come back up? But Derek go downstairs because he hit somebody, he's kicked out.
You being generous with the names.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's data, allegedly there's data to back it up. Like boys are suspended more.
But I seen it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the statistics be statistics.
I can honestly,
and so I'm gonna give them. I have the patience.
I know there's a lot of truth.
Oh, damn, it's breaking up. Hold on, you glitching in, Dan.
There's a lot of truth in what Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yep, it's a little glitchy though. But go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of truth in what you're saying, Curb, because at one point my middle son was having a lot of issues in school, a lot of fighting, a lot of bullshit, a lot of suspensions, getting kicked out of school, and he had a female teacher. The next year, he had a young black male teacher. You probably know him, Mr. Carter, Adam Carter. Mr. Carter ran the classroom a different way. He instituted things like, instead of sending kids down for punishment, he instituted like yoga in the class and things of that nature to help them divert some of that energy. And my son, who was literally fighting once or twice a week, like transformed into a whole nother person. Like, and it was
was he coming home with W's or is y'all known for taking them L's like Dunn did you?
No, he was coming home with wins. He got to carry my name.
That's exactly why I asked. That's exactly why I asked.
You making a name for yourself.
So look, what's really crazy?
He carry my name. I don't got a bunch of L. I choke both you niggas with 2 L's.
SJ, he had a tough day. Father.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He had a rough day.
He had a rough day.
Okay, my bad. I try and just not mention it.
So, Curve, what's really disgusting about that though, right, is what you said. You said like he getting treated different, right? They conditioning him to know that he gonna be treated different, right? So if he go on the wrong track and continue on the wrong track, he gonna be treated different in the court system, because this is technically a court system when you send them down here. And if don't nobody care about it, say you just was a teacher who ain't give a fuck, I'm just here for the paycheck, and you don't care about him. Now what's happening? He's seeing that we could do the same thing, but I'm gonna get treated different.
No,
that
so
ain't gonna make him want to stop doing it. That's gonna make him say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be worse if nobody care about me."
This the thing. So this kid, I love him. You know what I'm saying? But this kid, he was a kid who was switching schools every year, right? And that pattern is the parents it ain't always the school, but people be running from whatever it is, right? So he's switching schools every year. He came in here, he had outdated paperwork, outdated IEP. They like, oh, he got defiance disorder. And so with that disorder on you, you going to jail.
What defiance disorder? Like, it sounds like he having adjustment issues.
Oppositional defiance disorder. My cousin suffers from the same shit.
Once they put it on you, they hear it, people gonna treat you a different way. Basically, because if you have this, you're gonna go to jail. And they can say this is young. I was teaching 4th grade. So that I'm not saying this because somebody assumed it. I'm saying this because I heard somebody say it, that he was going to end up in jail because of this disorder, right? So I had him, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he ended up changing a lot. And this was the first time he stayed at the school for 2 years. And so I had him. The thing I rest my hat on is I'm relationships first. So ain't nobody in the school gonna have better relationships with the kids and with the families than me. Cause I know my kids because I take that time to know them and they mess with me. So because of his behavior, I had a bunch of parent meetings with his family, met his whole family, mom, uncles, grandparents, all of this. But I told his mom, I said, you know, he don't like to be touched. And so she's like, you know, until you said that, I didn't even know. Because one time I tried to give him a hug and he was washing dishes and he broke the dish, you know what I'm saying? They're breaking the dishes and you know what I'm saying, all of this stuff.
That sounds like a deeper issue, my boy.
No, so SJ, that's what I was worried about. Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when people are reacting and doing, I said, something is up. Because you don't have to touch him a certain way. It was like that. But whatever it was, I think he started getting some extra support. But with this kid, he turned it around. But the difference was, ain't nobody, if you're not trying to connect with him, kids just want to get the love, bro. And that's what some kids need. And so whether it started with me telling him, like, and I kicked it with him and told him. And so, you know, it ain't, I won't say everything just in case, you know, wherever this video is played, but I'm talking to him like
everywhere, bro. Millions of views. Act like you know, dog. What's wrong with you?
But I'm talking to him. Well, I'm in the union now, so I'm saying. But I talk to him.
The most of the viewers right now are on X right now on Twitter.
I talk to him and I let him know. I'm like, dog, you gonna fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so like, I'm keeping you here, bro. And without me, you not staying here. And you ain't trying to go home. You know what I'm
Dame,
saying?
Can I get a recap of your day real quick? Macho said that I should get a recap of your day, man. So if you could just
I want to read these notes.
Sure.
So,
Shout out Sean. What's good, Sean?
I don't
8th grade U.S. history in the middle of Indiana, and I agree how important it is that we keep them in the classroom. Shout out to Sean.
Salute,
before I give you a recap of my day, I do want to say something, and this is in regards to what Curve was saying. I had a black male teacher. My first black male teacher wasn't until I was like in 3rd or 4th grade. Dr. Spence. He taught music. I had never heard of a doctor that did anything outside of a physician's office or like taught what I considered was like real shit. But he was like a doctor of music. And I remember how smart and eloquent this man was. He could play music by ear. And the first time I ever heard of Lift Every Voice and Sing, Dr. Spence got in front of the class. We didn't have music books or anything. He orated all 3 verses of Lift Every Voice and Sing, and we had to write it word for word and learn it, because if you would run into him in the school, he would do you like Joe Clark. Mr. Bradley, can you give me the 2nd verse of Lift Every Voice and Sing? And you had to recite it on site, or it'd be some shit, or he would like make you sing a solo or something when you got back to music class. That was always ingrained on me for Dr. Spence. So black male teacher.
So that bust out a note. I ain't know you could rap and sing, Drake.
I cannot sing, but I can. I do know. I still know the first verse of "Lift Every Voice and Sing."
I've never even heard the song, bro. I wouldn't know no verse. Like I can't recall. I don't know the song.
Lift every voice and sing till
earth and heaven ring. Bring with the harmonies of liberty.
SJ is doing that whole shit again. He's the host.
I know he is. I know he is.
That nigga is good. See,
I've never heard the song. I swear to God, in my life, I wouldn't recognize the song if I heard it. I'm not joking, bro. I've heard people say that that's the Black National Anthem, but I've never heard. I can't recognize the song.
Voices.
Join in, Dang.
Till earth and heaven.
That boy good, man. That boy good.
That's why. Have you heard it? Would you recognize it?
Yeah, but that nigga Dang, no, he ain't know that song, nigga.
I know Lift Every. First of all, I don't have to justify nothing to niggas from Inkster.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know how we do, baby. You can't spell Detroit.
My bad, gated community. Gated
Dark
community.
Sands
Kurt,
I don't.
that beat drop.
Sing a
Hey
song
Jay, send me the
for
song, man.
the
Do the tech
president
shit and send me the song, dog.
Learned that shit in the third
Oh,
grade.
you know it too? You know it too, Curve?
Facing the
Everybody-
rising sun
Son
of our new
our new
day
day be.
begun.
One.
Let us
I
march
went to
on
Martin Luther
till
King Elementary.
victory is won.
Oh, I see.
Verse
You
2,
MLK'd up,
show me the
yes.
road we tried.
Nah, I
Nigga.
stop on verse 1, my nigga.
I knew all three.
But you
You
know what?
still know Arthur.
Look, that's just proof that the teacher had an effect on you because you still know it, my nigga.
My black
It does.
teacher, Miss Lockhart, I learned that in third grade. Everybody can tell a story about a black male teacher because I've only had 2 in my whole 12-year career. I had 2, and they both was impactful. So shout out to Curve for out here doing the
Doing the
This
Lord's work.
This year is gonna be interesting though. This year is gonna be funny because
I said shout out to Dame and his daughter for starting college. What up,
I'm
D?
teaching third this year.
Third grade.
We did the meet the teacher yesterday. 3 little girls' eyes bust out their head because they walked up and was like, "What is it like?" Because they wasn't ready to see a man.
What shoes you wear?
What did I wear yesterday?
You know what shoes you had on, nigga. Don't play. You got a shoe cam. You know what shoes.
Yeah, hey, he don't want to tell us before he drop it on the gram, nigga. You ruined it.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh, Curve, you can do this now. You can do this. Like you posted it. Oh boy, who rocked this? He rocked a different pair of shoes every day. But like I don't know if you got enough to rock a brand new pair every single
I
day.
do not.
But
I can't do 180 now. That's
you should do
crazy.
one of them videos though this year. It's the beginning of school.
I got to make sure I do it. Yeah, my room is good though. I can't even remember, man, because I just be putting them on.
I told Kerr for the first day of school he need to wear all black Dickie suit and all black forces. Bubblegum toe though. I mean bubblegum soles though.
You're gonna look like a mummy.
Them the only Air Force Ones that I own. I got all black with the bubblegum salt.
I think I got a pair of those, low key.
Yeah,
that's a good shoe.
Them shoes feel like bricks. I don't even understand why niggas be on them shits, man. Them shits feel like bricks.
Well, niggas don't rock black Air One. I'm gonna get me a black pair since they so like taboo now. So I'm gonna.
You know they be sold out though. You can hardly find them.
Nigga, I want a black pair of mids. Actually,
that's dangerous.
With the strap.
With the strap, my G.
That's
with
a
the
dangerous
strap.
man.
You are robbing liquor stores, my nigga.
I ain't robbing that.
It's really probably the mids.
Oh, so Air Force One mids is out. That's out.
That shit dangerous, my nigga.
The kids will let you know if it's out or not.
No, that's dangerous.
To let you know.
My nigga,
the black mid is dangerous.
It was cool, my nigga. I'm gonna be cool regardless.
Yeah, ain't no 14-year-old niggas telling me. Yeah.
Like you niggas
going to look clean, bro. I don't care what nobody.
Your parents buy your clothes, my nigga. Don't tell me what cool is. What is you talking about?
So Dame, break down your day, man. I want to hear about it, bro. Like I heard it was like for a nigga to say you should recap your day, man. Sound pretty fucked up.
I had a very challenging day. First and foremost, you are a father of a daughter, so you know how much you love your daughter. My baby girl had freshman move in today, so I was an emotional wreck since last night. I've been up since 3 this morning. I did cry Yes, I did cry myself to sleep and took a nap earlier, but it was a very emotional day. So I get up, get my truck loaded. We are headed down to campus. She has to wait an hour to get her key. While I'm leaving the parking lot where they get the key, a white boy hit my car in the back.
You? Oh.
SJ, let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Okay, so you say you were okay, right.
I'm trying
this
to
is a comfortable space. This is a safe space. So you were rear-ended.
This is a very unsafe space.
So you were rear-ended by a white boy.
Yes.
Say that again.
I didn't say it the first time. You did.
Okay. So finish, bro.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it safe?
It's a safe space.
Okay. No, it's not. But
it is.
Anyway, he hit my vehicle. I got to be real careful how I phrase things with this group. He hit my vehicle. My insurance is. I'm not even gonna go into that part. He hit my vehicle. We exchanged some information. So now I'm headed down to the dorm which my daughter is moving into. When I get there, there's an overzealous young nigga in a Q Dog shirt trying to help my daughter move her stuff in. While there are other families that need assistance, and she has a large black male with her, along with her brother, he seems to be in such a hurry to help my daughter. So as I told the group, I had to get real close up on this young nigga and let him know I will do that Q double hop upside his ass if he don't stay away from my pride and joy.
This is the part that didn't really happen, SJ.
Oh, yeah, I know it didn't happen. What really happened is
something else.
what happened was you told him thank you after you let him move your daughter in and showed her the room.
I did not tell that nigga thank you.
He said he whispered to the nigga.
Yeah, so you saying you pulled him up close to you?
I got real close up on him.
Right, a dark skinned nigga, I take it.
Of course, they the most hoe ass niggas.
Damon. Damon.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Hey. Okay, so after
of course I got in a slave's ear and talked to him like a slave.
Now this nigga.
I don't like when you say nigga.
Okay, so after you moved her in and now he know where she live at, you left and felt how did you feel after you left knowing he know exactly where your daughter live at?
I just felt unsettled by the whole event is because that's my baby.
Now, dang, go back. I'm gonna make you go back since you being a slave master and calling niggas slaves. Tell SJ what you whispered to that boy. Okay.
I got real close up to him. I said, "She look good, don't she?" And he nervously was like, "Yeah." I said, "Stay the fuck away from her. Stay the fuck away from her."
Okay.
After your son picked you up. After your son picked you up.
That's not what you told us.
Wait a minute.
Now what he told us.
This how we know
that
nigga punched you in your nose and you ain't do shit because you
nigga never punched me in my grown ass nose.
Word for word that you said to that nigga, you want to fuck my daughter and you ain't fucking her, some crazy shit. Like
what?
What?
He asked me to paraphrase my day to give the highlights. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing.
Wait a minute. So after you pull this nigga close, after the white boy rear ends you, you see a Q Dog that you would get on his ass and you pulled him close to you and told him
I got close up on him. I didn't pull him.
Right. So you got up close to him and whispered to him that there would be no fucking on your daughter. So what is going? Okay. What did her mom say after she called you because your daughter told her about this altercation?
Her mama ain't called me. She ain't got shit to say. I run the show. I'm Hefe. I'm El Chapo. I'm Boss Dame. B-O-double-S.
So you know he's going to spend his first 3 weeks of school aiming at your daughter.
And I will kill that little nigga.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'll say it again.
Premeditated.
I kill him.
Yeah. These are jokes.
Okay, so what happened after you put him close and said that to him? He just walked away. Like, what 18-year-old nigga is walking away from you? Like, he ain't hear the story about what happened to you with Dog?
That was 30 years ago. And that so you doing that thing again. You doing that thing is gonna upset me. It's gonna upset me.
So what happened, man? You didn't say that to the young man in real life.
Yes, I did say it to that young nigga. I don't give a fuck. That's my baby.
And so SJ, we all agreed, me and AJ as dads, that this was pretty embarrassing.
Yes, fucking embarrassing. Like, now I see the girl with the crazy father, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how you see the shit, young nigga. I don't give a fuck.
No, but you need to give a fuck how you make your daughter feel her first day of fucking college. You can't have a fucking weird ass dad out here yelling and screaming, "Don't fuck my daughter!" Like, that's weird.
And that's
with the crashed up car, because he just got into a car crash. So you looking like you done loaded up the ride, slid up here against her wheel. Because what is wrong with you, man?
That's your baby. Why would you make her experience like that, my nigga?
Again,
what really happened, man? Did the young nigga help you move in? Like, tell the truth, man.
He finished the goddamn job and he double hopped his ass downstairs to help another family. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Dang went on some real inner hate shit. Talking about he whispered in his ear because he looked like a slave. Like, what's wrong with you?
Well, yeah, dog. Like, yo, man. So anyway, man, I got this app called Better Me, and it helps you to parent. It helps you to parent the inner child in you that lacks certain elements of love. And I suggest that you get that, man, because you hurting inside if you embarrassing. Are you mad because your daughter went to the college she wanted to and you didn't? See, this is a deeper issue, my guy.
Let me explain something to you real quick because you all are not going to try and psychologize.
Let me explain something to you real quick because you all are not going to try and psychologize me.
Let me
How you
explain
do
this.
that?
I don't know.
Dame, hang up, Dame. Hang up, Dame. Kick him out like
You hear me?
I'm about to mic you out in a second because your shit is going crazy. Yeah, I just mic'd that nigga out and we no longer here.
No, he fucking.
I had to change my sentence.
Damn, you wildin', man. Did you call your daughter and apologize? This is real talk, no jokes. All jokes aside, did you call her and apologize for embarrassing her?
I haven't heard from her at all anymore today.
And you're not. Call her and apologize, bro.
Look, man, this is my child.
I'm not telling you how to parent. I'm not telling you.
I don't take orders from men.
It's not an order, man. It's a suggestion because you embarrassed her, dog. Like, this is embarrassing telling this story, dog. Like, I'm embarrassed for you that you would act like that knowing what college is, man. Like, now, man, that was stupid, man. That was some stupid behavior, dog.
You gotta send her some what's some cookies called?
Crumble.
Insomnia.
You gotta send her
right across the street.
You gotta
send her some. Do something nice, man.
You got you
because the Q's having a party coming up, man. So
probably tomorrow because it's gonna be Thursday.
So she will be.
She's with strict orders just to attend classes for the first 30 days.
Classes start till Monday.
Do she got any of your traits?
She's more like me than any of the other children, unfortunately.
Then you know she hard-headed, so you know she going.
I am not hard-headed. I'm disagreeable.
Send her the insomnia cookies with a note.
We just praying that she is not. I don't want to even say that out loud. Everything's gonna work out.
Pray for me as well. Pray for me as
Definitely.
I keep inviting you to church and you won't come.
I've been going to church, but I do want to come to your church because I hear it's a lot of single. I hear it's a lot of single women there, and they need blessed hands on them.
Curve, your church, much respect to you. All right, much respect to you.
This is ageism. You talking about ageism here? This is ageism.
I just feel like
your pastor don't wear a suit or a robe, do
like Papa is gonna come
out.
Ain't
no pastors wearing no robes no more.
You talking about Papa from the shop?
I'm gonna wear a robe.
Yeah. I feel like Papa's gonna come out at your church.
No. He for real. My pastor for real.
Not your pastor. I'm talking about it's like a youth nigga that's gonna come out.
No, youth gonna be preaching.
I went to their Instagram and I've been looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not ready for new age.
Shout your church out. What's your church, man?
Oh, it's the Ark Detroit.
The Ark Detroit. Y'all a startup?
It's still pretty young. So it's been like in that building a couple of years. But
how old is your pastor? No, what matter of fact, let's say this. Am I older than your pastor?
No, he older than you. He went to Cass. I think he came out 97. 97, 96.
What's his name?
Oddly enough, I'm in the process of starting a church.
Oh my God.
A ministry.
Boyd White III. He's actually running for the school board.
Oh yeah, he's running for some in the city. I know who Boyd is.
He's running for the school board. So
I didn't know that was your pastor.
He graduated my cousin. Well, no, my cousin Netta graduated in 98. I'm pretty sure she know.
Where the church at, Curve?
It's on 2nd. It's closer to where Dutch Girls is. So it's right by in that Palmer Park area, but it's off of 2nd and 6th.
Oh, okay.
Service started 12:45. I've been trying to get Dame to come.
12:45.
Clearly,
that's
12:45.
It's like a brunch thing. It's like a brunch thing.
No, it's just the truth of it is because the musicians be playing, so the musicians that we have don't be available in the morning because that's their money time. So,
they come to moonlight at your church.
Yeah, that's when we can afford them. You know what I'm saying? So, but
you on the praise team and shit?
No, I teach Sunday school though.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You active? Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I teach Sunday.
What's your lesson gonna be for this week?
My parents
I'm not on this week. I don't do every week. I get one Sunday.
My mother and my father taught Sunday school, man. So I got a lot of respect for that.
But I be trying to get Dame to come because clearly the church he's going to is not working. Okay. That pastor's messages is going where like,
Macho said Curve got one of them iPad pastors.
No, he just not old. But I told y'all last time it was a couple months ago. I wanted to grow. I didn't want my pastor to be so old that I couldn't be like cool with him. Like when I die, I want my pastor to be able to say he like knew me for real. Like I ain't want nobody to come be like
or when he go and you take over the church, you can say you knew him. You ain't automatically gonna go before him.
Curve, if I go to your church,
it's gonna be later. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to come on the weekend that you teach Sunday school because I would like to hear your
I think you're too old to be in this class.
You can't come to the class, Dan.
What age range you got?
It's like 7 to 11.
Oh.
You can't.
A little known Dame fact
at my school so long that he didn't know that shit was like age based.
What is this church that you going to, damn it? They letting you go to Sunday school. Like
I just feel like if I go to your church,
adult Sunday school.
Yeah. And why you think Curve, who's a elementary school teacher, would be teaching adult Sunday school?
He would be the pastor if he was doing that.
A teacher is a teacher. It's a transferable skill.
No, Jay, they got some new cameras and everything for you, Jay. I got a role for you, Jay.
I feel like
a little known Dame fact is that my old church that I grew up in, I would teach the children's message every second and fourth Sunday. Brother Damon.
How that work?
Hey, bro, your story just keep getting better and better, dog.
That nigga can make his shit up, dog. We've been potting for 8 years.
It is not made up.
He's never
It is not made up.
Where's some pictures?
Hey,
we
man,
know you got pictures.
Like I would teach who this nigga is, man.
This nigga been lying the whole time, man.
Yeah, I might have an old church bulletin, but like my name would be on there every second and fourth Sunday.
This nigga Clarence, man.
You a wild nigga for real, and I ain't talking violent. I'm just saying all type of wild shit is attached to your name, dog. Can you imagine sending your kid downstairs for Dave to Sunday school after seeing him talk like this?
So the children's message, I would come up to the front of the church, not in the pulpit, but I would be in front of the pulpit on a live mic, and the children would come to me. And I would teach them a lesson, and then I would pray with the children in front of the church.
Man,
what's the name of this church?
Metropolitan Baptist Church. I went there for years.
I just don't know, Dan. I just don't know.
Okay.
Curve, I feel like
have you ever heard this? You knew Dan the longest. You knew Dan the longest.
No, he said never. He said never. This is never.
We talk about church. We talk about being.
Do Verge know this?
We talk like, come on, man.
I don't know if Verge didn't go to church with me. Like I was grown. I had children. I had kids.
No, you was all youth pastor edition. Shut up.
No, Dave. No, I'm not. No.
I was a father when I was teaching, when I was doing the children's service.
Can your ex-wife vouch for this? Absolutely. Just text her. Erase the text thread, text her and say, didn't I used to teach the kids in church on the second and fourth Sunday?
Side note, this is major, folks. Our stream has been stopped on Instagram. We remove your content. It looks like you shared or sent something that could encourage violence and lead to risk of physical harm or threat public safety. We are no longer live on Instagram.
Well, it's just
Is
time.
that because that story that Dave told?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Wasn't the story as much as he said he would
Kill. Yeah,
he will.
yeah.
Yes.
All jokes. All jokes.
Whatever.
So
Whatever.
you was so listen, bro. This serious now. You were a youth pastor on the second and
I
fourth
did not
Sunday.
say I was a youth pastor. I did not say that.
What would you?
I would just
what
I would just
what would you teach
deliver
them?
the children's message.
Damn, you
Huh?
cap.
So you would
All right.
study
You
the
ain't gotta
night
believe
before.
me. Yes, I would come up with a small presentation for the kid. I would like to give you one of the lessons, but I know you niggas not gonna take me serious, so I'm not even gonna humor the group.
So you know about heart.
It was a
No,
joke
say
that I.
that for next week. Say
It
that
was
for
a
next
joke.
week's Power Hour.
That's fine. I will, because it was a story that I shared with the kids about the Lord and His presence being everywhere. But I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you niggas ruin my sermon with your ill-advised jokes.
Put the baby in the blender.
Like having Dame at Church's church is like having Tyrone Biggins in your classroom and shit. Y'all seen that Chappelle skit?
Look,
Y'all
man,
been 2 hours of Curve. Is like I feel like if I go to your church with your iPad pastor, I'm gonna hear Siri. Can you recite Mark, Matthew?
Pull up. I'm telling y'all, pull up. He be for
You
real.
you can wear whatever you want. I could.
Yeah.
You can wear whatever you want. So it's a lot of. So you got the freshest tennis shoes in there. You the best gym shoe nigga there.
I mean, biasly, I will always say this, yes, but it's the tagline is a complex church. Well, no, it's a simple church for complex people. So
and
legit
I'm
ain't judging nobody.
I'm an imperfect man, and the Lord loves me just like He loves y'all niggas from Inkster. Even though He put you in hell, He still cares about you.
But this is why I keep inviting Dame, because Dame needs some real church, man. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, everybody couldn't be raised in a gated community.
In your church?
Everybody couldn't be raised in a gated
Y'all be
community with
shouting?
police presence.
People just pull up, man, for real.
Okay,
You know what, Curve? I might pull up actually.
Pull up, and I know that because Dame kept saying he was looking for a wife, right?
I'm actively looking.
I said the women, the women's ministry is always these women talking about they looking for single men.
You can't tell people to come to church to look for a wife. You can tell people to go get a relationship with God and fix their life. And if they happen to find a wife in the process, that's good. But if you're gonna have a lot of wolves in the church.
But he'll call him. I just need Dame to come. You know, sometimes you just gotta get people in the door. You know,
you gotta talk their language.
You get them there. You know what I'm saying? But Dame, you know, he keep going to this church that's telling him to fight a you know what I'm saying? to fight a Q at freshman movement.
Fight a shot, by the way, because just how that's your baby, that's somebody else's baby. You feel me? And please, your son was out there looking for girls too.
No, but he positioned it as if this boy did something, but he just really went to move a refrigerator. He didn't even say nothing bad. We waiting for the story to say that he was like, damn.
Because he lying about the story, man. He didn't do that to nobody, man. Like, he didn't do that. Like, I know goddamn well you didn't do that, man. What is wrong with you?
So I'm like, the boy said something like, damn, girl. And he like,
and just 5 minutes ago, y'all didn't know I taught children's church. So I don't know what to tell you.
We still don't know. We still don't know.
Yeah, that needs some confirmation.
I'm a complex individual.
Because we know that some of your stories be a little off. So, but hey, man, so you should get, this is perfect, bro. So you could go to his church and you can help him teach Sunday school every day, every time he teach it. Y'all could be like co-teachers, bro. You got the experience because you just said teaching is a transferable skill.
Let me tell you something, because I know y'all trying to make a joke out of this. I love the Lord. The word is inside of me. I'm trying to be a better person and live by it. I have my faults.
There is no try. It's only do.
The Lord is married to the backslider. I'm sure you don't know your word like that, Jason Johnson or Santuan Jackson.
Why are you attacking us, brother Dame?
Because y'all are attacking me.
You acting too black Christian now, bro.
Go down this road with me.
Well, he called us slaves already. I don't know if you.
Yeah, like you probably was.
Outside.
Entire powerful content power hour, all dark skin.
Actually, we have 1 hour 59 minutes. We have went to this is a power 2 hour. Shout out to
I gotta wrap this shit up. I got stuff I gotta do tonight.
You gotta prepare your lesson plan.
As I'm wrapping up, nigga, don't act like you trying to dip all us. I'm already doing it. You ever try to ask somebody to leave? They act like it's time to go. Like, nigga, let's go, me. Like, I'm already.
Let's get to the benediction.
I'm about to leave, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the 71 people that are streaming on YouTube and Twitter.
That's what's up.
We've been in here tripping for 2 hours, and y'all have been here pretty much the whole time, man. Who knew that y'all be on Twitter like this or X like this and YouTube? We got a lot of comments and shit in the gallery. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with Jay Johnson, 1/2 of Shop Talk Podcast, 1/2 of This Week in Culture, and we also have
it's your man Dame 3_313. No, I'm going. Me and Jay have a thing. You and your brother have a thing. It's Dame 3_313 on TikTok and IG. Wild Dame 313 on X. I am the apostle that the Lord never forgot about. God's favorite. Do your Googles. Do the knowledge.
Jay-Z the guy. We can't talk about it. I'm sorry. I was reading the comment.
Hey, shout out to everybody who was watching, man. We appreciate it from the top of our heart, man. We appreciate it. It's been a minute since we got on. We go just stick to doing it, man. Once a week we got to make the commitment because too much funny shit be happening, and then we forget to talk about it.
None of the shit that we said
we did not.
List that Complex put out because y'all wrong as hell. Then y'all put the Atlanta rap list out, which is pure BS. You got Sci-Hi at the bottom. Sci-Hi's supposed to be in the top 10 at least just on rapping ability alone. And come on, man, we got to talk about that next week. That Atlanta list was ridiculously disrespectful. You know what I mean? But hopefully they drop a Detroit one or something so we can give our 5 cents on that. That's 1 cent a piece. You know what I mean?
Yo, and word to Cash Kid, he got a brand new album called Creator Player. It's dope. Blue Bloods Clan on there going crazy. So if y'all get a chance, check that out. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody watching, man. And be on the lookout for Mussy. You see the logo in the background, the Premier Magic Company. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, make sure y'all check us out. We dropped something new from the Vault, the Connected Experience podcast visuals. We dropped the episode with Premium Pete and D Johnson, which is Jay Johnson's brother. He was stressed home, hadn't even been home 30 days. That was our first life after felonies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Matter of fact, that was the day of the Urban Podcast Summit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That was dope, man. I appreciate y'all niggas for y'all brothers for looking out for my brother. You know?
And what's crazy is, bro, he stuck to his plan because he's still in the restaurant business, but he further along than that was his plan, was to get back in the restaurant business. So that's dope.
That
was 2018. So looking back, that's why I like the Vault, because we looking back now and it's like he didn't go back to jail. He stuck to his plan and ended up in a great position in the restaurant business, which he wanted to do. So shout out to D Johnson.
Yeah, and soon we gonna get Jake the Flake on there. We gonna get Jake the Flake on there.
For sure.
I appreciate y'all brothers for tapping in, and I'm about to end this stream, but don't you niggas go nowhere quite yet.